Black Friday. I hope everybody has had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Tonight, I am not doing Friday with Friends. I have a flip through finishing the series of the Flip Flop Journal. And this is the finished Flip Flop Journal. I'm so excited to share it with you all. I am so excited that she's done and we have to start on a new series soon, which I'm so excited about. Let me see. We have done, I think, 9 videos in this series, I think. Or is it 10? I'll have to go back and look. I think this might be the 10th video or the 11th, which finishes off the whole series of it. But this is the Flip Flop journal flip through. Flip flop flip through. Try saying that 10 times. But yeah, I'm so excited to finally show you guys what I finished in this book. I did a few changes to it. Just little tiny bit of changes that you guys didn't know about, but not too many. I did a lot of filling the book up off camera. I did some of it today. I did some of it yesterday. It's been a very busy holiday. It's been a busy past 4 days for me. So definitely I'm excited to have a video out to show you what's in this book. So let's dive in so you guys can see this book, because she is a chunky monkey and she is so full, and her name is Grace B. I named it that because it's probably one of my favorite flip-flop journals that I've done. I just love her so much. I'll be probably keeping her. A lot of people have asked me if I plan to sell her. I don't think so. I really like her a lot. So let's jump in so I can show you what she looks like. Okay, so first of all, I have the closure, and on the closure I have a key and a embellishment on the bottom edges of that. But let's take off the tassel first. The tassel is attached to the side, and she just unclips. There's a pin. I have a little stick pin here that attaches to the side, and that's my tassel. You guys saw me make her in the video. So this is what she looks like without. You can see the closure. She has lots of bows, and let me just lift this up a little bit, because when I show you, I'm going to be getting like right in the camera. But look at how chunky she is. I love her. It's awesome. But I love the closure. The closure came out good. I did 2 ribbons stitched together. So let's open her up. And so this one is attached to the front, and then the other one is wrapped around the back. And they both attach equally on each side, which is really cool. That took some time because I did it wrong twice and I had to redo it. And then we have the bow. Love this. And we have the charm on the top. And then I have a little stick pin in here that I made, and she's just stuck right in there. And then I've got on the front, I have this envelope that I made out of vellum, and I did stitching around it. I had a different envelope in here, but I decided to go with something different. It's just a regular envelope. I love the applique that's on over that, and it's matched with the stitching. I absolutely love how that came out. And I love like the colors just blend in with the book really well. And of course, you know that this also opens as an envelope, and then it opens up on the front as well. And then on the back part, I have another envelope that opens, and I made this one. Look at how gorgeous that is. I love this envelope and how it came out. The lace looks beautiful. I love the paper. It just matches everything so nicely, and it just ties in so well. All right, so you saw the front, and I can just stick anything in there. anything. I was going to make this a signature, but I didn't want it being up like this, so I just kept her flat. Sometimes you can leave things empty. It's just as pretty. So we have, starting off, little charms on the side. We have this little butterfly charm, and then we have the belly band. And I've got an old vintage letter with this piece of fabric that I love, and I just tied that all together. And that goes right in the belly band. And then I have this little ballerina slippers pin that I got from Teresa a long time ago when she gave me a Happy Mail. I don't know if you guys can see this really cute pin or not, but it's ballerina slippers, and I love ballerina. I used to be a I used to do ballet. And then I have my signature envelope tuck that I created. That's the first thing I created for the book. And I have this really gorgeous dress tag by Sweet Pea Curiosities. And then I've got a little pocket here. Just a cute little pocket. I've yet to find something to put in here, but I will find something. It's so cute how little it is. And then I've got this on the side. I left that blank. And we have a little pocket here, a little bag pocket. You can stick anything in here, you know, if you've got tags or whatever. You know, you can just stick a little tag in there if you want. Of course, it doesn't have a little bow on it, but then we have this. This is the back of this. I love the paper. It's just so pretty. And we have my bow on the top. This is probably one of my favorite pages right here. One of my favorites. I love the bow on top of this die cut. And we have this vintage postcard here that I got. And then we have this paper tuck here. I actually put something in there. I could probably put like this other tag here. I just don't have a bow on it yet, but that would actually look really cute. If I throw like a little bow on top of that, I'll put a bow in it after, but I'll just put that other dress tag here. And we have, actually that's supposed to be, I double clipped it by accident. We have this. Again, I have another pocket there. I don't know why I didn't fill a lot of these pockets. Oh, it's because this was supposed to go in here. It fell out. When I was doing my stitching, I was doing the stitching for the closure, and some things fell out, and so I just didn't. That fell out of there. All right. This is vellum. I love how the vellum just kind of places over the lace. That just looks so pretty. And we have this really adorable tag. And then we have this that I made. It's got tulle over it. It's like crunched up tulle, and I did a little butt in there. I got a pocket here. I left that blank. I left that blank as well. I like to sometimes leave pages blank with just lace on the side. You don't need to fill up every single page that you have. You do that and you end up having a book that you won't be able to shut at all. It's totally okay to leave some pages blank. And sometimes you get these pages that stick. I hate it when that happens. Let me just make sure that I don't rip it. It's probably from the glue from doing that. Yeah. Okay, then we have this really nice doily. And we have this pocket here. I love this tissue pocket. This is like antique paper. I love how that came out. And we have the bottom pocket here at the tag. And we have this little bows here. And I got the blue bow here I didn't show you. And then we have this bow here too. I didn't mention that one. Then we have my ink embossed folder here. And this is a pocket as well. It's a wraparound pocket, which in here I put that. This was one of the first things I put in here as well. This is like my favorite page, one of my favorite pages. And then my butterfly tea bag, which I love this too. Like I said, this book really is one of my favorites. No, it is my favorite. I just love it so much. I worked really hard on this book. Then I added this little applique that I got from Esme. Nice little page tuck. And I added some lace there. I thought I had a bow right there. I'll probably add a little tiny bow right there. That looks a little blank. I'll probably put like a little bow there, but it won't be that big. I'll probably add one like a lot smaller. Like something like that. It's got a pin in it. Probably something like that on the top, just to like kind of fill in that spot where the lace ends. And we have this here. Love that. And little paper clip tags just add so much to a page. And we have this. This is the tags that I made on one of my videos. And I've got the fabric pocket here, my favorite fabric. I've got like one piece left. Oh my gosh. I need to get more of it somehow. Then we have this lace here over this wallpaper. Then we have this belly band. This is one of my favorite belly bands that I made. I love this lace from Esme. Crafty Me Shop. And we have an embossed piece of tissue. Then we have a doily. You can use it as a tuck if you want. I don't tend to put too many things in doily tucks because they're so fragile. I don't want to rip it. This is real wallpaper. This is gilded wallpaper here. That's a pocket. You can put another envelope in there, but this is one of my favorite stencils that I did. This stencil and my other belly band one that I'll show you in the book. But I did this on the brown cardstock. Then we have this book paper. I think oops, I just ripped it a little bit. I'll have to tape that. Glue it. I'm going to glue it now before it rips anyway. If you ever rip a piece of paper by accident, all you have to do is just take a piece of glue, like a little bit of glue, and just go over it. It fixes it right away. We have the other side. We have this piece here. A little lock and key ribbon, and I did some embossing there. This is a vintage postcard. It has like really old writing on it. I think it's 1810, I think we read. So cool. Embossing paper. Another one of these page flips that I love to do. And this one I did oh, that little thing ripped. This one I also did stenciling on. I mixed the red with the white stenciling paste, and that came out really good. And then in here, I thought this was supposed to flip down, no? Okay, so I did a little pocket tag thing here with the flower showing through. And I have an embossed piece of paper with my little button. A vintage button that I got. I got this vintage bundle a while back ago, all old stuff. And I want to incorporate some of that in this book. I have one of my ruffles, and then I got this from Laura. She did this. I absolutely love it. I stuck it in my book. Other side of real wallpaper, and we have some vellum, and then we have my little page flip out thing here. This is a tuck right here, little piece of fabric, and then this opens up like that, and I did this really cute button card. Isn't that so adorable? I love that button card. I add a little bit of lace on top, and it just looks so nice inside the lace pocket. I love how the lace just lays over the pockets like that. The buttons. I also have a little Polaroid in here. That's from Raindrop Lila. Her collection. And I've got little vintage pictures here. This did have a, well, that's weird. Whoops. This did have a paper clip. I wonder what happened to the paper clip that was on here. I'm going to grab another paper clip because I want to make sure that doesn't get lost. Let me just add one really quick. I've got plenty, so. Okay. The other side of the doily, then I've got a pocket there. And then these I didn't put anything in. I just like the way it looks because it was becoming way too thick. And sometimes I just like to look at the design, but it's here if you want to tuck anything into. Like you can put a tag in here. You can use this as it's a little bit too big, but you can use that as like a little top tuck and a bottom tuck. And then you have your side little page. I just left those open. And then the little pocket right here, in case I want to add some vintage papers to it later. That's open an option for me. Okay, so to the other side. This opens up to this doily. I love how that came out. It's just matches all the colors perfectly, and I love how that came out. Like I said, I didn't want to make it a signature because it would have just made it too bulky. So I wanted to put something there that you can open and look at. I just thought that was really cool. And like I said, I've got the other envelope that I did on the other side. And then this part opens like this. And I love this paper. It just reminds me of a really girly girl bedroom with frills, and I just love it. And I have this little, ooh, I need to stitch that down a little bit more. I'm going to add some glue. This is also like a flip through repair. Any parts that, what happened was, is I was doing my stitching for the enclosures, and I was really wrestling with this book, and I think some pages came a little bit knocked around. But I loved this embossed little piece of pocket, these little pockets that you can get. And I embossed them. I love embossing them. Okay. So here's the signature here. We have this really cute little side little pocket here. We got a pocket here. We have a magnet. That's an old-fashioned sewing machine. And we have an old-fashioned sewing machine tag. Then we have some tissue paper here. Now I call these little things that I make here on the tissue, I like to call them page turners. And basically they're made out of little doilies, and I usually put them on tissue paper. It's like a little page turner. It's that thing to hold on to turn the page. And I just add a little lace on top of that. They are really cute to make in your book. And then I have this vintage postcards, an old letter. This letter is really cool. It was a letter a guy from the Air Force wrote to his family. It's like from 1918 or something. And this is like a real old postcard. And then my favorite belly band. I love this piece right here. I did this on brown cardstock, and I did a stencil on it with a ribbon and a heart buckle. I love this piece so much. Then we have tissue paper with print on it. Then a postcard. I made a little pocket here on the bottom. This is something I added yesterday. And then I added this yesterday too. You take this off. Hold on. Like this. And then this part comes down. And you have like a little tiny piece of fabric here. And this little stencil meets the other one. See how that kind of comes together? It goes like that. And you can also open it like that. And then you open this part too. So I've got two pieces of fabric. One there and one here. And then that just closes. Slip that in. I have this little piece of fabric over some lined paper. And that's clipped in with this little bow. And then I made this little button tag. And she's clipped in there as well. And I have this little embossed tea bag. And I added a little piece of doily underneath just to give it an extra ruffle. The other side of the tissue. And we have this cute little frill that I got recently. And we have a belly band that's a butterfly. And I have another page turner here. The other side of the tissue. See how it's like a little half moon? Uh-oh, it ripped a little bit. I'm not going to pull on that. I'll take a tool to it later so I can undo it. But that's like a little half moon. And you just turn the page. I like to call them page turners. I don't know, it's just something I came up with. Little pocket there. Another pocket here. Lots of room to add vintage pages to later. And then I have my Polaroids that I made from old Dulcina, her kit, which I will link below. This wasn't meant to be a Polaroid, it was meant to be a photo, but I turned it into a Polaroid and she loved that, which made me happy. Another one there, and a pocket here, and I have another pocket here. I have this little tag, little butterfly. And then the back part is another pocket there, and this folds in. And then I have this little back pocket. And then it goes around the back to the front. And that is the whole book. I love the little frills on the end here. I just love the way that looks. I'm going to just wrap it around. This goes around like that. And she closes back up. And this is Grace B. And I love her. Love her, love her. And I love this pocket that I added. I just fell in love with this applique. Came with a good idea to do something. I wanted a little bit of a punch of color on the front. Just how it like pops on the side like that. Love it. So that is my flip-flop journal. I really enjoyed doing this journey with you guys. I had such a good time, and I know a few of you crafted along with me and did a book alongside of me. I've seen your books. They look amazing. I'm so happy, and I cannot wait to start the next series, which I'll be starting in about a week. I'm doing a regular book this time. I'm not doing a slim series. I'm doing a regular wide book. 3 signature book. I'm not sure if it's going to be open spine or regular yet. I haven't decided. But we will be doing another series soon. I hope you guys join me. That would be so much fun. So that's it, guys. I hope you like this video. Make sure you leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Share your flip-flop journal if you created alongside of me on the Facebook group. I will link it below. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.